that is cordilleran. Traveling southwards, he reaches the idyllic province of Kalinga, where a dynamic fusion of tattooing as an ancient art form and the adrenaline-pumping activity of whitewater rafting make for a most memorable travel vlog. Let's all join Richard as he conquers Kalinga, the home of ancient traditions.
Kalinga is a province rich in culture and heritage, famous for its tribal ancestry. Formerly, the province was part of the province of Kalinga Apayal. However, in 1995, the province was divided into two separate provinces, Kalinga and Apayal. Kalinga contains nearly every type of terrain, from steep mountainous peaks and valleys through to plateaus, rolling hills and open expanses of lowlands. The rugged mountain landscapes contain peaks rising to almost 2,500 metres, their sides covered in lush forests. Agriculture is certainly an integral part of Kalinga. Rizal and Tabuk, with their flat lands, are the biggest rice producers. Next in rice production are the mountainous areas of Balbalan, Lubwagan, Pasil, Pinukpuk, Tinglayan and Tanudan, which are famed for their terraces. The rice terraces are ancient, formed from stone or mud walls. They're a wonder to behold, truly an awe-inspiring sight. The work that must have gone into making them is staggering. They flow so naturally along the contours of the valley, almost as if nature made them on their own accord. They're naturally fed from the mountainside water, truly a marvel of engineering. These terraces have withstood the test of time and will endure for many more years. One of the thriving industries in Kalinga is the coffee industry, which is the second biggest industry after rice production. Out of the 8 municipalities which comprise Kalinga, 7 produce coffee. The Kalinga blend is a combination of 3 varieties of coffee: Robusta, Excelsior and Arabica. Robusta and Excelsior make up the main body of the coffee and give the coffee its taste, whereas Arabica gives the coffee its aroma. In general, the higher its content, the more expensive the blend. And tourists come from far and wide to acquire them. For the Kalinga, they are a sign of strength, endurance and beauty.
Could you talk us through the significance of your tattoo?
This is one form of Kalinga body art,
Okay.
which is very uniquely Kalinga's and some other parts of the cordilleras. And for the men, it speaks of honor.
So for men it's like
Honor.
honour and strength.
For the women, it's for beauty and strength.
Okay, these are certainly beautiful tattoos.
Yeah.
Traditionally for men, the tattoos speak of honour. They had to earn the right to wear one by killing for honour or in defence of one's territory or people. While men would earn their tattoos through honourable deeds, the women would be free to wear them as signs of beauty, strength and status in the community. Also, the tattoo was part of the rites of passage of women into adulthood.
Known as the last living Kalinga traditional tattoo artist, she is Wangon Ugay from Buskalan, Tinglayan. She's a grandmaster in her field with years upon years of experience. She received the prestigious Dangal Nung Haraya Award for the intangible cultural heritage from the National Commission for Culture and the Arts in recognition of her contribution to the preservation of the hand-tapped tattooing, locally called Pagbabatok, leading to a heightened awareness about the culture of the Kalinga community. Another solid proof that Kalinga is home to living cultural treasures is Alonso Saklag, a homegrown and dynamic musician and dancer with a passion to preserve traditional Kalinga music and movement. With fervour, he educates and infuses pride of tradition among young students with the gongs, musical instruments and indigenous dances, earning for him the National Living Treasure Award or Gawad sa Malilika Nungbayan Award for the National Commission for Culture and the Arts.
The River Chico is one of Cordillera's longest rivers, having an estimated length of over 176 kilometres. It meanders through the centre of Kalinga and provides an invaluable source of irrigation to the Kalinga people, feeding their fields upon fields of rice paddies. The river shapes the land as it flows, cutting through the rock to create striking rock faces and steep-sided valleys. Its waterways also provide essential transport links for the local people, as well as serving as a place to have a nice, cool, refreshing bath. The Chico River is also renowned for whitewater rafting. And what better way is there to explore the surrounding scenery than to give it a go? Whitewater rafting in Kalinga can be done throughout the year. However, the prime time to raft is from June through to early January, as this is when the river runs most powerful. Fortunately for me, February is a time when the water levels are relatively low. Nevertheless, the ride is still thrilling. Whitewater rafting is suitable for all ages, shapes and build, and no experience is needed. The river provides the perfect platform to view some of Kalinga's picturesque scenery, and there are many glimpses of Kalinga culture to have on the way. See beautiful geological features, sheer rock faces, and explore the Kalinga wilderness while riding the River Chico. I have to admit though, sometimes it can get extremely confusing when you hear left side paddle, right side paddle, and so forth, and you have no idea which side is left and which side is right, as the raft keeps turning around following the will of the river. However, it doesn't really matter, as you're always in the hands of the experts. Many of the villages of Kalinga are nestled amongst the highest heights of the mountains, requiring off-roading or long treks to get there. As the old adage goes, the harder the journey, the sweeter the rewards, and Kalinga is a place where that certainly holds true. The mountainsides are home to many beauties which are lying in wait, just waiting to be discovered. Our travel takes us to the municipality of Pasil, an area mainly comprised of rugged terrain. It is situated in the southwestern part of the province of Kalinga and is west of the city of Tabuk. Waterfalls erupt from the sides of the valley, emerging from the vegetation to cascade down its sides. There are so many wonderful waterfalls to be seen, each of varying shapes, sizes and power. The underlying river has carved some truly impressive landscapes, parting the two sides of the land to form a natural barrier that makes zigzags across the landscape. Only way to get from one side of the river to the other is via the numerous bridges which span the valley's expanses. Along the way, there are many beautiful sights to witness, such as the picturesque rice terraces which hug the mountainside, the striking scenery which extends as far as the eye can see. Feel the fresh mountain air filling one's lungs, almost feeling one with nature. For us city dwellers, the journey is somewhat tough, however the locals seem to do it with ease. The mountains of Kalinga are rich in natural wonders, such as geothermal vents, hot springs, steep-sided valleys with breathtaking views. The isolated villages exude charm and beauty. All these things make the Kalinga mountainside a must-see place to visit.
It is hard to forget the rhythm and vibe of the Northern Highlands once you've experienced its first three jewels. Up close and personal with the bamboo province of Abra. Nature's last frontier, that is Apayao. And Kalinga, the home of ancient traditions. it is impossible to forgo one's journey to the rest of the provinces that complete the Cordillera Administrative Region. For now, it's time to let the rhythm take over.